Hi everyone, welcome to Vin's workshop. Today we practice on determinants. So the first type of determinant we are work with is 2 by 2 determinant. So we have the definition of 2 by 2 determinant is if A, B, C, and D are real number, then the determinant of the matrix A, B, C, D is defined by we have the matrix A, B, C, D. So we're gonna do is multiply cross all the way down. So we have A times D give me AD, and multiply cross uh, all the way up give me C times B give me BC. Then my next step is bottom subtract top. We will have AD minus BC. So minus BC. Always bottom subtract top. So it's really important if you line them up in the same direction, like A times D going down, you have to write your answer at the bottom. And BC, C times B going up, so we have to write the answer on the top, so that when I do bottom subtract top, we will have the correct answer. So this is the formula we need to remember. Okay, so we know the formula, how to solve, how to evaluate the determinant 2 by 2. Now let's jump into the example A and B and see how this formula apply to this problem. So we're gonna do the same thing, multiply cross all the way down. So let's say if I use the arrowhead, this may be easier to see. So you have 3 times 9 give me 27. Then 6 times 2 give me 12. Then we're gonna do is bottom subtract top, so 27 minus 12. As you see, the minus, I'm always use the red color to tell you that is always minus 12. So which will give me 15 as the answer. Okay. So let's practice one more time. So determine on problem B, we have this determinant, -5, 1/2, -1, 0. So we do the same concept, multiply cross all the way down. So -5 times 0 give me 0. And -1 times 1/2 give me -1/2. Then again, bottom subtract top. So we have 0, negative, oh, negative is to be in the red, negative. And my top is 1/2, -1/2. So I need to use parentheses and then -1/2. So we have negative of -1/2 will give me positive 1/2. So 0 plus 1/2 will give me 1/2. Okay, so we have two examples, and you see how did I apply the formula to solve or to evaluate this 2 by 2 determinant. So now it's your turn to solve problem 1, 2, and 3 on the subject part. In problem 3, it's look a little bit different, but if you follow exactly step by step, you still have the same answer. So now I want you to spend a few minutes, work on those 3 problems on your own, then check your answer with me after 5 seconds. So you have 5 seconds to pause the video. It start now. So I believe we all have the answer. Now this is my answer. If you have the answer for problem 1 is 8, which means you get correct answer. Problem 2, the answer is -2. And problem 3, the answer is y squared plus x squared. Okay, so that is the answer for all 3 problems. Now let's go over one by one each problem. So problem 1, we multiply all the way down. So 2 times 1 give me 2. and we multiply all the way up. -2 times 3 give me -6. Then the next one is bottom subtract top. Bottom subtract top, so I have 2 minus -6. 2 minus -6. So I need the parenthesis when I plug in the -6. And if you get the wrong answer, I believe because you plug in just +6. That's the common mistakes. So make sure you use the parenthesis when you plug in a negative number. Then negative times negative give me positive. So 2 plus 6 give me 8. And that match with what I'm having here. Okay, now we do the same thing for the second problem. -1 times -4 give me 4. And -3 times -2 give me +6. And again, one more time, bottom subtract top. So 4 minus 6 give me 4 minus 6 give me -2. And with match with what I'm having here. Now, problem 3 is to look kind of difficult, but it's not that hard. So we just do the same concept, multiply cross all the way down. So we have y times x plus y, and we multiply cross all the way up, give me x times y minus x. Then we have bottom subtract top, so y times x plus, let's see, then we have y times x plus y minus x times y minus x. Then we're gonna reduce this one, simplifying this one by distribute y and also distribute -x. We will have y times x is xy, y times y is y squared, positive y squared. Negative x times y is negative xy, and negative x times negative x is positive x squared. Then as we see that xy minus xy will be cancelled out, so we're going to cross this out. So leave me with y squared plus x squared. And this one match with what we're having here. Alright, I hope that we all have correct answer. If you don't, then we just learn with 3 more example on determinant 2 by 2. Now we're gonna work on determinant 3 by 3. So with determinant 3 by 3, there's 2 methods to use. So I will go over method 1, but most of the case I'm gonna use the method 2. So the first thing you need to know about method 1 is we have the sign convention, which is always start with positive, then negative, positive, and the sign will switch for every next term. So like this one negative, the next one is positive, negative, and this positive, so next one negative, then positive. So they always like that. So with the first method, we're gonna choose any row or any column. This sign will be the sign of every single coefficient in front of it, and 1, 2, and 1 right here will be the leading coefficient. So let's say I choose the first row, so I have first row 1, 3, -2. I'm gonna do is bring them all down. So positive 1, -3, and positive of -2. Okay. So we have 3 coefficients. Go with this 3 will be 3 small determinant 2 by 2. How can I get that determinant? Like right now I look at the first coefficient. So I'm gonna do is cross the row and the column has that number. So it's give me what? 1, 3, 2, 3. Okay. My next one, let's say I look at the uh, look at 3. So when since I'm in this number, I'm gonna cross the row has that number and the column has that number. So which left me the matrix with 2 1 3 3 2 1 3 3. Okay. And last one is -2. So here by -2, I will cross out the row has that number and the column has that number. So which left me with 2 1 1 2 2 1 1 2. All right. Now we do with every single determinant like we practiced on last example. You will multiply 1 times 3 give me 3 and 2 times 3 give me 6. So next step is bottom subtract top. So 3 minus 6. And definitely I will bring down the positive 1 and bring down the negative 3. Next one, 3 times 2 times 3 is 6. 1 times 3 is 3. And bottom subtract top, so 6 minus 3. And bring down the positive -2. Positive times -2 will give me -2. This determinant give me 4, and this is 1, and bottom subtract top, so 4 minus 1. Then we have the following. We have 1 times with 3 minus 6 give me -3. -3 times with 6 minus 3 is +3. -2 times with 4 minus 1 give me 3. And 1 times -3 give me -3. -3 times 3 is -9. And -2 times 3 is -6. So they add up give me -18. -18 is my answer. Okay, that is how we solve the determinant 3 by 3 by the formal way. This method is gonna work for any kind of matrix or determinant we're dealing with. But with the special case 3 by 3, I'm gonna do the shortcut for most of the time. You will see the shortcuts is much easier than the way we're doing here. So let's do this one in the shortcut way. So we have the same determinant as we did before. The shortcut way we're gonna do is I will replace this line by the dash line. I will copy first two column over. So we have 1, 2, 1, and 3, 1, 2. Okay. Our next step is multiply cross all the way down. We will start from this 1 and going down. 1 times 1 times 3 give me +3. Okay. 3 times 3 is 9 times 1 is +9. And -2 times 2 -2 times 2 is 4. It's -4. -4 times 2 is -8. Then we add them up, which give me +4. And I'm gonna do is multiply cross all the way up. So 1 times 1 is 1, times -2 is -2. 2 times 3 is 6, times 1 is +6. 3 times 2 is 6, times 3 is +18. So then we add them up, which give me +20, see, 2, 4, 22, +22. My next step is bottom subtract top. So 4 minus, always as we practice on the determinant 2 by 2, bottom subtract top. So 4 minus 22 is 22. Let me back up on this. 4 minus 22 will give me, the answer is -18. So it's much faster and easier than the way we do with determinant 3 by 3 like we have in the formula. But this method just works only for determinant 3 by 3. It's not for 4 by 4 or 5 by 5. So you need to concern about using this method, and your teacher may force you how to use the formal way. The common mistakes when we use this method is sometimes we don't line up all the number in the same spacing. So it's really important because you multiply cross going down, and we should write the answer at the bottom. Like 3 times 3 times 1 is going down, so the answer is positive 9 should be at the bottom. Most of us, the common mistakes when we do this method is you didn't line up in the same place it's supposed to be. Like I multiply down, the answer have to be at the bottom, and I multiply up, the answer have to stay on the top. Then the bottom subtract top. Think if you switch the order, you will get the different answer, and that is wrong. Okay, so make sure two things. We have to line up the number as neat as possible and write the answer in the right place so that you can do bottom subtract top. Now it's your turn. I have 4 problems for you. So work on it. Then we will discuss about this in a couple of minutes. So you have 5 seconds to pause this video or you will see the answer. Here is the answer of 4 problems. So I hope we all get a correct answer. If you don't, here's the time for you to see the solution one more time. So in example 1, in practice 1, we have determinant 1 0 1 0 1 0 and 1 1 1. So as the concept we practice on, I'm gonna copy first 2 columns and bring it over. So we will have 1 0 1 and 0 1 1. Okay, now the next step is you multiply cross all the way down. So 1 times 1 times 1 give me positive 1. 0 times 0 times 1 give me 0. 1 times 0 times 1 give me another 0. So we add up, give me 1. Okay. And now we multiply cross all the way up. So 1 times 1 times 1 give me positive 1. 1 times 0 times 1, so it's still 0. And 1 times 0 times 0 give me another 0. Then we add up, give me 1. And the concept repeat, bottom subtract top. So 1 minus 1. 1 minus 1 will give me 0. Okay, that's the answer for 1. Now, the same concept we're gonna apply for 2. So I change this to a dash line and copy the first 2 columns. 1. Okay, we multiply cross all the way down. 1 times 1 times 3 give me positive 3. 1 times negative 2 times 3 give me negative 6. 2 times 2 times 1 give me positive 4. And this add up give me, let me see, positive 1. 3 times 1 times 2 give me positive 6. 1 times negative 2 times 1 is negative 2. And 3 times 2 times 1 give me another positive 6. And they add up give me positive 10. Then we have the concept bottom subtract top. So 1 minus 10. 1 minus 10 will give me negative 9. There we go. That's the answer for the second. The third one. So copy first 2 columns. 1 negative 2 negative 3 negative 2 1 negative 2. If you know what to do next, you can follow me. So 1 times 1 times 1 is 1. And negative 2 times 1 times negative 3 is positive 6. 3 times negative 2 is negative 6. Times negative 2 again is positive 12. Then we have Let's add up, give me 19. Now we multiply cross going up, negative 9. This time that is negative 2. 1 times negative 2 times negative 2 is positive 4. And they add up, give me negative 7. So bottom subtract top, 19 minus, be careful, if you get wrong answer on this problem, you probably forget to plug in negative 7. This is the negative come from formula, and this one negative 7 bring down, so it will give me a positive 7 instead. So then 19 plus 7 give me 26. Okay. Now last one, so the same idea. Copy first two column, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, negative 3. Multiply across all the way down. Negative 8, positive 6. 1 times negative 3, so negative 12. So which give me negative 20. Take at 6 is negative 14. And we'll multiply up. 3 times 2 times 4. 3 times 2 is 6 times 4 is 24. Positive 24. And negative 3 times 2 times 2. So it will be negative 12. Negative 2 times 1 times 1. Another negative 2. So they add up, give me positive 10. And bottom subtract top. So 14 minus positive 10, so will give me negative 24. Okay. I hope we all has the idea how to deal with determinant. So the next one I'm gonna give you some more extra practice. We're not gonna cover it, it's just the problem, and then after a couple of seconds you will see the answer. So make sure you pause the video so that you don't have the answer before you actually solving the problem. I have a problem for you to practice on. So you have 5 seconds to pause and work on those 8, and after that I will give you the answer. I hope that we get correct answer. If you don't get correct answer, you can go back to all the example we did before and make sure you understand it, so that we go to the next section, solving the system 2 equation 2 variable. 2 equation 2 variable and 3 equation 3 variable by determinant is much easier. Thank you for watching.